affect the game like that. It's too much crying from him. He's a man. They can be a hit just like this. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. I'm proud when you step on the field, man. That's who I am. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your head don't work in my world. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We ready? Let's go to the house. Let's go to the house. It's a wrap. Game over.
Now, this game is not over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM streaming live, KYOKradio.org. Let's see, Facebook at Lunch Break KYOK, Twitter at Lunch Break KYOK, Twitch at Lunch Break KYOK, and on YouTube, The Lunch Break with AJ Jones. Man, I tell you what, I am so ready for this show today. Freestyle Friday, so you know we're going to talk about anything and everything, within reason. No cursing, no vulgarity, no threats and all that kind of stuff. And we'll be fine. If you're a first-time listener, first-time viewer, and you want to call in, all you got to do is hit me up, 281-453-1000. That's 281-453-1000. Or you can text. We got a lot of people that text us on this show. And I get it. You sitting on the job. You can't be on your phone. But you got a burning comment or question or statement. 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005. You can also email me, aj@kyoksports.com. That's aj@kyoksports.com. And then if you want to go ahead and post on whatever social media stream you're watching on, I got it right here where I can see all of them, and I won't have to bounce between different platforms. So if you're on YouTube, post something up. If you're on Twitter, post something up. If you're on Facebook or Twitch, post something up. Was just talking with my producer before I got into the studio, and there's something coming called Daily Motion. Looking forward to that. Don't even know what that is, but Daily Motion community, looking forward to having you on board. Understand we've had some problems with LinkedIn. LinkedIn wants me to prove myself and, get more followers and be more active on the platform. Please listen to me. I have paid LinkedIn money to find me employees. If that ain't proof enough, then to God be the glory. Good luck with your platform. So anyway, it's Freestyle Friday. Where do I begin? How about them Astros? They didn't play last night, but they got a chance to wrap this thing up tonight just after 7 o'clock when they host the Boston Red Sox, leading that series 3-2. And again, we'll see if they can get it done. The Astros have some kind of way, found a way all season long, and we hope they'll get it done again today. Last night, the LA Dodgers got it done. Just when I'm not going to speak for anybody else, I counted the Dodgers out. They went off. It was like, hey, how you like me now? 11-2 over the red-hot Atlanta Braves. That series is still 3-2 Atlanta, but the Dodgers said, don't book that flight home yet. They were in LA last night. We had that spot rocking. I mean, I do. I like the Dodgers. It's historic. It's nostalgic for me. Not that I don't like the Braves. I lived in Atlanta. I gave them a lot of love. What's crazy is they at the time, they didn't support the Braves like they should have, man. The Braves with Dale Murphy and some of the other guys, Smoltz, Glavine, Maddox, Rocker. They did not support that team like they should have. Man, I was glad to be able to get those double-digit tickets. When I say double digits, I mean $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 before I had to get up into three-digit tickets. And there were plenty in that ballpark in Atlanta back in the day. I was there in the late 80s. Was there, 84, 85, somewhere around there. Hey, I got love for the Braves. Again, that too is nostalgic for me. But it's something about this team. Dave Roberts and this team for the Dodgers, I'm not unbiased. I mean, I'm not biased. I'm unbiased. But, I call my shot. I like them. And I'd like to see the Astros and the Dodgers go at it again. There's starting to be a little juice in that. There's a little something on that. There's some sauce. There's some spice. There's something on that. Not saying it wouldn't be a good series with the Braves, and I'm not counting out Boston. Remember, Boston is one team that, weren't they down 3-1 to the Yankees and came back and won the series? Your boy had the blood on his sock that we found out was fake. I never liked him. Todd, where you at? Todd, Todd, I have some people that I just don't like, and y'all don't know why I don't like them, and it turns out I'm right, because they end up being flaky or criminal, crooked, sleazy, slimy. Something about your boy. I didn't like him back then, and look, he turned out to be crazy as I thought he was. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy because my favorite basketball coach of all time, Willie Gibson, where are you? Willie Gibson, where you at? My favorite basketball coach of all time is having a birthday today. And I'm not going to have Usher sing to him. I'm going to have Usher sing to him. You thought I was going to say I was going to sing to him? Please. I don't sing for free. But, my favorite basketball coach has a birthday today, and I'm going to make sure he get broke off for his birthday. If he was in town, we'd turn up. If he was in town, we'd go to the local IHOP, and we would just turn up. I mean, it would be, pancakes and crepes and omelets and and coffee galore. I mean, he would have more coffee than he could imagine if he was in town for the turn up for his birthday. So anyway, hey, our favorite son, watch this. Our favorite son, Case Keenum, looked like a Super Bowl winning future Hall of Fame quarterback last night. That young man could do no, Houston's own Case Keenum could do no wrong. He led a makeshift group, ragtag band of walking wounded to an ultimate victory last night. Case Keenum, Houston's own Case Keenum, showed out last night. If there ain't a quarterback controversy in Cleveland right now, right now, something's wrong. They need to investigate that like they try to investigate them 650,000 emails. They need to investigate if there is not a quarterback controversy in Cleveland right now, something is wrong. Case Keenum should be I'm going on the record right now. Case Keenum should be the starter in Cleveland for the rest of the season. He earned that last night. It's Freestyle Friday. I don't mean you can lie, but it's Freestyle Friday. I want all the Case Keenum fans to come on out of the woodworks and just fly your Case Keenum freak flag today on the show. If you dated Case Keenum at U of H, if you wanted to date Case Keenum at U of H, if you like the way Case Keenum looks and plays right now, call me today. Them phone lines are going to be jammed. You're not going to get it. Greatest, you better get in now before these Case Keenum fans get in today. 281, let me give them the number. 281-453-1000. 281-453-1000, or text me 832-403-5005. If you are a Case Keenum fan, I need to hear from you today. Boy, it's about to go off in here. I ain't gonna be able to get to my phone lines. Let me take a break. Let me brace myself for all this Case Keenum love that's finna come through. Case Keenum phenoms, fans, You know, Hulk Hogan's got the Hulkamaniacs, Case Keenum Maniacs. Get ready. We get ready to talk to y'all next on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt, then listen up. We can reduce or eliminate your interest rates. Cut your monthly payment up to 50% and stop all late fees. Our company has been helping good people just like you get out of debt for over 30 years. Don't get stressed out. If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills, we can show you a way to reduce all of your bills to one lower monthly payment that you can afford. So again, if you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills you can't afford, make this free call today and learn how you can finally get out of debt. Call now for your free consultation. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. That's 800-638-7112. Sponsored by Credit Guard.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
I am Jacqueline Carr, and here is your winning strategy. We're living in a fast-paced world where things are rapidly changing. Sometimes other people's accomplishments gives us an indication that it was an overnight success when truthfully it could have been in process for years before we were even aware of it. In other words, we always see the presentation and not the process. And although we may want things our way at the moment, God's timing produces favor and longevity. In the waiting, God is making, shaping, and molding us so that he can sustain us. At his appointed time, he will manifest what he has spoken. To every great thing, there is a process. And for every process, we've got to have patience. Anything great cannot be built overnight.
So I heard from my friend's neighbor's sister that Kohl's has the lowest prices of the season and had to go see for myself. The deals, they're so good. I got a cute pair of sew boots for $24.99, my favorite jeans for $14.99, and the big one towels and pillows for $2.99, which will come in handy for holiday guests. I even got some Kohl's cash, so gonna go back for a pumpkin candle or two. Gotta live my best fall life. Select styles ends October 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Only one word can describe Mickey D's crispy chicken sandwich. It's crispy, juicy, tender. Let me break it down. It's crispy like that hawk in Chi-Town. Juicy like sharing the latest tea. And tender like when you're getting all the feels. It's crispy, juicy, tender white meat chicken and crunchy pickles on a buttery potato bun. And word is, when you order on the app, you'll get a free medium fries and soft drink. So check out Mickey D's crispy chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Thursday, 10/11/2021, 10/11/22 to 12/12/21. Valid one time per week. McDonald's download registration required.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of the Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on KYOKradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Got to give the people what they want.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Jonathan McReynolds, and I'm glad that you made room for the legendary KYOK, The Lunch Break.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I feel a turn up in my spirit. We got a lot to celebrate, man. One of my favorite head coaches of all time. He's got a birthday today. Some of y'all bougie folks texting me talking about I need to take him to this place and that place. We going to IHOP. It's going to be a waffle, pancake, omelet, crepe turn up. Stop trying to, hey, we boys, we do what we do, all right? And then Case Keenum showed out, man. Put Houston back on the map. He put Houston back on the map like the Ghetto Boys did back in the day. At night I can't sleep. Toss and turn. Case Keenum's on the television. You better not turn. There's got to be a quarterback controversy in Cleveland, and I got to go to my Cleveland Browns insider, my brother like no other, from a different mother. It is none other than Willie Gibson, host of the Will Knows podcast. Willie, what it do, man? What it do?
Y'all long one today. Get out that four-corner room staring at candles.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They trying to mess with me and my guy's turn up, man. I got a turn up I got to do for my guy. It's his birthday. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I understood. I do.
My favorite, and I gotta say nice things about him because we're gonna have phone line connections. The internet's gonna go out. My whole screen will go blank if I said something mean about this coach. But Brad Stevens is celebrating his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Coach Stevens.
Man, well, you know, I'm sorry, that's Vice President of Basketball Operations to you,
That's
sir.
right.
That's
He made Udoka. It made Udoka. That's right. My bad.
Yeah. Let's get this right. You're not gonna talk my guy down now. He done worked his way, climbed his way. I don't know what to even say how he got up to where he is. I'm not gonna make no speculation. All I'm saying is treat him right.
Please stop, because I'm driving and it's cloudy. So please stop.
Willie Gibson, man. Hey, listen, let's get right to it, man. Please tell me that there is a quarterback controversy in Cleveland right now after my guy, Houston's own Case Keenum, was nearly flawless last night.
Nearly flawless. Got it.
Hey, if it wasn't for the receivers, tight ends, running back dropping passes, he would have been 31 for 31.
Got it.
Yep.
Understood.
Yep.
For 199. For 199.
Well, again, they dropped balls on him, man. They kept dropping balls, and I couldn't believe it. I was mad.
No, in all seriousness, though, Case did what Case was brought there to do. You know, he's one of the higher paid backups in the league for that reason. He's a veteran. He's familiar with Kevin Stefanski's system. And when called upon, he went in there and held it down. So,
well, let me just say this. I heard the audio when Case Keenum said, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Like, Case Keenum was talking that noise. Like, he's like, this is what my whole life I've had to be ready.
And what is he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? I don't know. Maybe if I practice a little harder or study a little more film. I mean, he's supposed to say that.
I agree with you. I agree. I wasn't mad at him. In fact, I was borderline proud of him. Like, you better say that with your chest. You better say you daddy's big boy. You better say that with your chest.
Yeah, I mean, Case, he prepares as all players should, as though he's going to play. And for what? 22 games that he's been here, he hasn't played. Well, he played spot duty here or there, but last time he was called upon to start, and he did the job. He did the job. He did well. So now, it's 10 days until Pittsburgh comes into Cleveland, and we'll see what happens from there.
Has Coach Kevin Stefanski already named him the starter for the next game? He should have made that announcement last night, right? Post game.
Not Casey for you, Pete. No, he has not. No, he has not made an announcement.
How sway? Are you serious? What's wrong with Stefanski, man? Is he not feeling well? Is he in the COVID protocol? What's going on? Help me.
No, that was last year. No, he's good. Victory Friday. He's cool. It's just 10 days to the next game, and we'll see. Hopeful.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. We gonna what do the coaches say? We're gonna take 24 hours and enjoy this big win, and then it's on to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Willie Gibson on the road. Of course, he's the host of the Will Knows podcast. He's on with Folks Talking Sports with Chris Gardner, Andy Yanez, Tamar, and a whole bunch of other folks, and I'm glad to have him on the show. Now, Willie, here's what I want to do. I've got a list of all of the backups in the NFL. In fact, you're the trivia person. Let me see if you know a couple of these. Who's the backup quarterback in Dallas?
That's Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush, you're absolutely right. Is he better than Case Keenum?
Is Cooper Rush better than Case Keenum?
No, you're right. Good answer. Good answer. New York Giants, who's their backup quarterback?
That's a great question. Daniel Jones is the starter.
I'll give you a hint. They ran Russ out of town to get him in.
I'm sorry, they ran who out of town?
They ran Russell Wilson out of town to get him in. Who?
Yeah, who's that?
Mike Glennon, head coach of North Carolina State, ran Russell Wilson out of the Wolfpack to start Mike Glennon.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
True story.
Baseball.
True story.
Yeah.
All right. Philadelphia Eagles, who's the backup quarterback there?
Oh, that's Minshew. Gardner Minshew. Absolutely.
The number one backup for Philadelphia in the depth chart, Joe Flacco, 36 times 20 years old.
I forgot Joe Flacco was there. You know what? Flacco one time.
So,
what I'm about to say. Joe Flacco is 37 years old. 137 years old.
So is he better? Is he better than Case Keenum?
No.
All right. The Washington football team. Who's the starter?
Heineke's the starter, and the backup. I don't know who the backup now. Because Heineke was the backup. Patrick was the starter. Who's backing up Heineke now?
Kyle Allen out of A&M, U of H, Carolina. In fact, Ron Rivera chose Kyle Allen over Cam Newton.
Yeah, he did. I told you my story about Cam and Kyle Allen in 2018 when they brought him in to throw the Hail Mary at the end of the half from midfield. They didn't, Cam's shoulder wasn't there, and they brought Kyle Allen in to throw the Hail Mary at the end of the half. But is Kyle Allen better than Case Keenum? No.
All right, let's go over to the AFC side. The Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is backed up by?
Man, is it Matt Barkley?
It is Mitchell Trubisky.
Mitchell Trubisky, that's right.
Is Mitchell Trubisky better than Case Keenum?
Well, that's my first pause, but I'm going to go ahead and say Case Keenum is better.
Yeah, you better say it with your chest. Say it like it. Let me give you another chance. Is Mitchell Trubisky better than Case Keenum? He's still paused. Willie Gibson, you are hilarious. I love you, man. Yeah, Willie Gibson, broadcast journalist from Columbus, Ohio. Miami Dolphins, who's the backup to Tua Tagovailoa?
You mean the backup to Deshaun Watson? Oh, my fault.
I see what you did there. I like the sauce you put on it. Yes. Yes.
No, it's Jacoby Brissett.
It is Jacoby Brissett. Now, that's a pause. Who's the better quarterback, Case Keenum or Jacoby Brissett?
That's a great question. That might be a push.
Yeah, I'm going with Case Keenum. Houston's own. Yeah. New England Patriots. Who's the backup quarterback to Tom Brady 2.0?
That's great. Who is the backup in New England? I don't know.
You ought to know this one. This somebody who's probably on your speed dial.
My bad. Brian Hoyer. How can I forget?
Yeah, they say 36, but we know he's been 36 for 10 years. So Brian Hoyer, is he better than Case Keenum?
No, he would still be here.
All right, here's where it gets tricky. The New York Jets. Who's their backup quarterback?
Josh Johnson.
It is a guy by the name of Mike White.
Oh, wow. See. Wow.
He is known for being non-threatening to Zach Wilson.
No, he's not better than Case Keenum.
All right, let's go in the division now. We're going to the AFC North. The backup to the future Hall of Fame quarterback in Baltimore. Who's the backup?
Was the kid from Utah, right?
You got it. You got it. Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley.
Yeah. No, he's not better.
You ain't seen him play. That young man can ball. That young man can.
I saw it. I think he missed teams, but no. Case Keenum, no.
All right. Look, you better be glad I'm loving on Case today. Cincinnati Bengals backup quarterback.
Who's backing up Joe? Driscoll is down there with y'all. You got me. Who is backing up Joe?
The only dude to have a passer rating of 0.0 against the Ravens, Brandon Allen.
Oh, yeah. Case Keenum is better than him.
All right, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, Mason Rudolph? Yeah, Case is better than him.
Man, you said that all in one sentence. I didn't get a chance to get in there.
Hey, with the side note. I was pre-game last night. I said, man, I hope Miles makes it through. I know what happened the last time I was here on a Thursday night.
Miles just had to see if that dude's forehead was all right. He just used the helmet and not his hand. That's all.
Man, in all seriousness, I tell people all the time, like, Miles is not that dude. So for him to respond and react the way he did, yeah, Miles is not that dude to do that.
Bro, let me tell you something. We know Miles from his early days at A&M, and as a senior graduating, getting ready to go into the NFL, he was nowhere on social media. He didn't have a Facebook, a Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, anything. He was an eclectic poet. He likes nature. He likes, people, the world. He's concerned about the, global warming and the climate change. This dude is not about to run around and brain people with a helmet unless you get deep into his skin.
Yeah, he's still that dude. I mean, he does that stuff now. So
and that's what I'm saying. I don't care what anybody else said out there. I know that wasn't a normal situation for him, and something had to set him off. So yeah, I ain't worried about that. So I'm gonna just give you names now. You tell me if they're better. If Case Keenum is better.
No. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Houston Texans. Who's their backup?
That's Driscoll, right?
That is the Jeff Driscoll. Better than Case?
Yeah. Is Driscoll better than Case? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Driscoll is not better than Case.
Indianapolis Colts backup quarterback.
They just cut Jacob Eason, so is it Sam Ellinger?
Brett Hundley.
Brett Hundley, that's right. No, he's not better than Case.
Oh, that's messed up. Jacksonville Jaguars.
They traded Gardner. Oh, is it no, Nick Mullins is in Cleveland. Who is it? I don't know.
C.J. Beathard.
C.J. I knew it was the other one. Nick Mullins, C.J. Beathard. I knew it was a former 49ers quarterback.
Right, and they say C.J. Beathard is only 27. C.J. been in the league 27 years.
Yeah, he was at Iowa for 16 years before that.
Right. All right, Tennessee Titans backup quarterback.
Man, who backs up Tannehill? I don't know.
From the AAF, Mr. Logan Woodside.
Oh, yeah, of course Case is better than him.
Oh, that's messed up, man. I don't like the way you're saying about these dudes, man. All right, over in the AFC West, Denver Broncos backup quarterback.
Oh, Drew Lock? Stop it.
Who's better?
Next question. You already, come on.
I don't know if you're going to get this one or not. The Kansas City Chiefs, who's their backup quarterback?
You're right. I'm not.
This dude has been in the league since I was in elementary school. Chad Henne, 36 years old.
I should have known that. No, Case is better.
All right, let's go to the West. Let's finish going to the West. The LV Raiders.
Which one you want, Mariota or Peterman? Case is better than both.
They got Mariota listed as the backup on the depth chart.
Okay.
How about the LA Chargers?
Herbert? Who's Herbert's backup? I don't know. Who's the backup?
Case Keenum's twin, Chase Daniel.
Yeah, that's where he is now. Wow.
All right, who's the better of the long-term quarterbacks?
I'm still going to go Case.
Okay, all right. You did pretty good, Willie. You got most of them.
Yeah.
So if the question was asked of you, do you have the best backup quarterback in the league? What would you say?
For how long?
Right now.
No, for how long? How long? Are we looking at a one game? Are we looking at a protracted period of time?
If your backup had to come in and take y'all from this point to the rest of the season, do you think you guys got the best shot?
Gotta go get somebody.
What?
Gotta go get somebody.
Willie.
I love Case.
Willie.
I do. I like what he did.
Your phone is breaking up.
No, it's not.
I can't hear you.
No, it's not.
You're not gonna talk about Case Keenum on Case Keenum Day like this, like that. No, sir.
Listen, I got a note from a mutual friend that said they expected copious. The term they used was copious amounts of Case Keenum coverage last night. Okay.
Case Keenum showed y'all a whole nother level of quarterbacking last night, man. Y'all didn't know what y'all had been missing until y'all saw Case out there dropping dimes on them fellas, man, and putting that ball in those tight spots and throwing dudes open and just putting it where nobody could get it but his own man. I mean, Case Keenum was legit last night, bro. That was textbook quarterbacking last night, man. I know you're driving. I'm going to go ahead and stand up for you and give him standing up.
I got you.
I got it.
That's good. Yeah, Case did what Case does. Case did what Case does. I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong. He did what he does.
Yeah.
But when six is ready, it's Six's job.
Wait, what now? Say that again.
I said when six is ready, it's Six's job.
Is Case changing his number to 6?
No, Six has already been established.
They say 6. They said 6 needs surgery, and I heard something about he can't hurt it no worse, so they're gonna let him play throughout the rest of the season. But why do that when you got Case?
Six has started 51 of the last 52 games for the Browns.
So what that mean? What's the definition of insanity, Willie Gibson?
When Six is ready, it's Six's job.
Oh, you are funny, man. So
They'll take those same results.
It was literally a quality win because you keep pace with of course Baltimore with 1 loss, Cincinnati with 2, Pittsburgh with 3 losses, and you didn't drop down to 4 losses. Cincinnati and Baltimore meet this weekend. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I mean, I'm interested to see how Joe Burrow does on the road. Cincinnati's defense is underrated.
I agree.
So it'd be interesting to see how they scheme for Lamar. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be I can see a shootout. I really can. I just gave Cincinnati's defense credit, but I just see a shootout between Burrow and Lamar, the Heisman Trophy winners.
All I'll say is this. Don't bet against Lamar, man. I mean, because he's got so many different ways that he can pull out a win. Joe Burrow is as advertised. He is as advertised, and again, he's got his guys around him playing well. But Lamar just has things that he can do that you don't coach, you can't plan for, you can't scheme for. You just never know when he's going to pull something, whether it be a throw, whether it be a run, whether it be an extending the play. You just don't know. And there you go, ball game.
Right. And while I'll say this, we definitely know the camaraderie, the simpatico between Lamar and Mark Andrews. But I'd like to see him develop a little better rapport with Rashad Bateman. I know he's young, time will come. But right now, you got Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase, with C.J. Uzama, with Joe Mixon, with Tyler Boyd, with T. Higgins. Just saying.
Yeah, I got you. So give it to me. Who you got Sunday?
All that being said, doggone it, I got Cincinnati on the road.
Okay. All right. Well, do me a favor. You keep your phone on while you're on the road.
Sunday I'm off. I'm chilling.
Okay. All right. Well, don't chill too hard that I can't get you. Like if I say something crazy in your phone, don't act like you ain't hear me. All right.
I might be in Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Tempe or Flagstaff or one of those things.
Listen, let me just say something. As far as Phoenix goes, look, I already know the Texans are going to lose by 3 touchdowns or more. I don't have no doubt about that. I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to catch 2 of them. J.J. Watt's going to make a couple of big plays, and Phoenix is going to beat the Arizona Cardinals, going to beat the Texans by 3 touchdowns or more. Write it down. That being said, I got Baltimore over Cincinnati.
Fair enough. But do the Texans play Miami this year?
Texans play the Dolphins. Let me go look that up real quick. Willie Gibson, Texans, right here, schedule. Let's see. Let's look. They got the Rams after this. They got the Dolphins in 2 weeks, my brother. November the 17th.
Wow.
November the 7th. At Miami.
Wow.
At Miami.
Wow. Besides, with all the tea, coffee, water, juice, everything, milk, everything.
The football gods absolutely love us. The football gods have favored us, and business is good.
That's unbelievable. Why would you wait till, that's crazy. You're going to make the deal. Make it, wow.
Well, the trade deadline, we got Willie Gibson, broadcast journalist from Columbus, Ohio. He covers the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Big Ten, and the Cleveland Browns. And he's a member of the Folks Talking Sports with Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review, and others. The trade deadline is November the 2nd. So
right.
they got to make the deal before the game.
Right, but why? Okay, that's GM 101. All right, we got a future opponent. I'm going to trade my starting quarterback to said opponent, but I'm going to do it within 2 weeks of playing said opponent. Wow, that's interesting. Why would you not do it week 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know, but that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, it all is. It all is. And, again, I've been literally staying away from this quote unquote breaking news that the Texans and Miami are trying to work out a deal between the two of them for Deshaun and Tua Tagovailoa before either by the end of this week, which is today, tomorrow, or Sunday, or by the trade deadline, November the 2nd, because until it happens, until it happens, it didn't happen.
Right. No, and I legitimately didn't know the answer to that. I was just curious. Like, the Texans like the Dolphins.
I didn't know either. Until you said it. I was like, wait a minute, do they? And there it is. It's right there.
Wow, that's wow. Interesting.
All right, so listen, don't deep dive into this. But interestingly enough, the two people that are starting to get vilified for the whole deal, the general manager and the head coach in Miami.
Yeah, of course. But they're with Tua every day, all day, every day. And really, truthfully, from what I hear, it's not Chris Greer, the GM, that's pushing this trade for Deshaun.
We know.
It's Stephen Ross.
Right. We know, but you got power over your keyboard. I got power over my keyboard.
Yeah.
You got how you want to write your story. I can write the exact same story and tell it totally differently. And watch this. And it's been that way from the beginning, that the owner, Stephen Ross, has wanted Deshaun Watson as his quarterback from the beginning.
Yep. Because really, Chris Greer wants to give Tua another shot. So what I heard, the scenario I heard today was true. Everyone looked. We talk about Drew Brees as a New Orleans Saint, and that's great. He was a phenomenal player. But his first 4 years in San Diego, Drew struggled to the point where they were like, "Oh, go ahead." They offered him a deal for the sake of offering him a deal, knowing that he wouldn't take it. So he went to New Orleans and became Hall of Famer Drew Brees. But point being, old school, quarterbacks got a chance to develop.
Right.
And Tua's just not getting that shot for whatever reason. The reasons we know that the owner of the team is looking to move on. So
well, let's take that a little further. Again, Willie Gibson, broadcast journalist, Columbus, Ohio, joining us on Freestyle Friday on the lunch break. Stephen Ross is also the person that pushed for Tua to replace a very hot at the time Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
Owner's like, hey, we paying him, and he's the quote unquote franchise quarterback. Let me see it. And now Brian Flores has to literally change the atmosphere, the direction, the temperature of a playing pretty good team to bring in Tua, and we saw what happened. It didn't go right away. But guess who got the flack for that? Brian Flores.
Sure. Yeah, man. Again, we talk about this. If you know, you know. So for those that don't, I send a comments with a grain of salt to keep it moving. So yeah, like you said, we're in control of our keyboard. So I focus on that keyboard. Everything else is everything else. So. Right.
Well, it's going to be interesting, man. Willie, tell everybody where they can find you and follow you and all the good stuff that you do, man.
Hey, I appreciate the opportunity as always. Will Gibson 7 on Twitter and Instagram. Will Knows on Facebook. Will Knows Facebook page. Will Knows podcast. Folks Talking Sports. Myself, Andy Yanez, Amber Knight, the OG KG, Chris Gardner. I appreciate the opportunity as always. The connection, because that connection is only because of the connection I have with you. And I'm gonna give you your roses now, so I appreciate it. And that's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. We're not going nowhere. But,
I'm definitely not going nowhere. I got a movie to star in, bro. I can't go nowhere just yet. I got some things to do.
No, as the kids say, let's put it on wax. I appreciate it, bro.
Nothing but love for you, man. You be safe out there. Have a blessed weekend, and get my niece an Arizona iced tea, bro. Whatever flavor she wants.
Yeah, it is. My God, I appreciate you.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. All right, for sure.
Will Gibson, Will Knows podcast. Always glad to have him on the show. Hey, he knew his stuff. Out of 32 teams, he knew a good majority of those backup quarterbacks. Keith Hennick wants us to believe Geno Smith is the best backup. I sure know that the Seattle Seahawks hope so. They've got New Orleans coming to town, and Geno is it for the rest of the year. We already know that, unless something miraculous happens with Russ. But when he underwent that surgery, that was a wrap. Baker Mayfield, I know, needs surgery, but from what I'm hearing out of the folks up there, he's going to wait until the end of the season to get that surgery. They will look at rehabbing him over the next 10 days and getting him ready for that next matchup. So we'll see how things go there. All right, let me take a little break. We'll be right back with more right after this on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK.
You don't sit behind a desk every day to earn a living. You're out and about making it happen. And sometimes you get a little bit behind on your paperwork, like bookkeeping and paying your taxes. It's easy to get behind on paying your taxes. It happens to the best of us. And you know what happens next. The big bad IRS comes knocking on your door. And when that happens, you need to call the good old boys at the Tax Doctor. Let them do what they do best. Deal and negotiate with the IRS so you pay the lowest you can in back taxes that the law allows. We are a 100% U.S.-based company, and we've saved our clients millions over the years in back taxes. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, call my friends right now at the Tax Doctor and learn more.
800-603-9359. 800-603-9359. 800-603-9359. That's 800-603-9359.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of CWA District 6, reminding you to please vote in the HISD, Sci-Fair, and Aldine Independent School District School Board elections. These elections are so important to our children and our communities.
Yes, Claude, that's correct. My name is Candace Houston. I'm the proud president of Aldine American Federation of Teachers. We have endorsed Zahir Malik, position 4, Nico Matthews, position 3, and Steve Mead, position 5.
Early voting starts Monday, October 18th through October 29th. Election day is Tuesday, November 2nd.
Remember that every vote counts and every vote matters. Please go vote.
Paid for by Houstonians for Working Families.
You're listening to 1140 AM and 92.3 FM, the legendary KYOK.
Do you have high blood pressure or diabetes? Are you over the age of 65 and covered by Medicare? Then pay close attention to this message. Medicare has introduced some new benefits to help consumers during these cautious COVID-19 times. They realize many of you don't want to leave your home to visit a doctor. So now you can get a remote patient monitoring device shipped to your home at little or no cost to you. Now your doctor can identify your problems in real time, which could potentially save your life. Victory Medical can easily ship this monitoring device directly to your home at little or no cost to you. If you have high blood pressure or diabetes and you're covered by Medicare, make this free call right now to see if you qualify for a new remote patient monitoring device. Call now.
800-213-9527. 800-213-9527. 800-213-9527. That's 800-213-9527.
Do you have a home that you don't want anymore? We can buy it from you within 24 hours, any home, size, or condition. For over 20 years, we've been buying homes for cash and helping homeowners sell their homes immediately, with no listings or strangers walking through your home. Are you moving? Did you lose your job? Going through a divorce? Whatever the reason, if you're in a bind and you know that you need to sell your house fast, call the expert team at I Need to Sell My House Fast. We'll make you a serious cash offer to buy your home in 24 hours and let you walk away from it. No listing, no waiting. Sell any home, any size, any condition now. Call the expert team at I Need to Sell My House Fast. Make this free call now.
800-306-1760. 800-306-1760. 800-306-1760. That's 800-306-1760.
What's up, everybody? This is Jonathan Nelson, and you're listening to The Lunch Break with AJ.
Thank you, Jonathan Nelson, right here on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM, streaming live, kyokradio.org, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Soon going to be on Daily Motion. Excited about that. Got one of the best producers in the business, Kev, the producer. What up, though, Kev? Big shout out to Tuskegee. I'm rocking them today. Who does Tuskegee play? Who does Tuskegee play this week? Tuskegee. Who knows? I can't lose my quarterback picks. All right, let's see. Tuskegee. I'm rocking with them. I got them winning this week. Football. Tuskegee football schedule. 2021. Twanky. All right, here we go. They're overall record. They're 3-4. They're 2-1 in conference play. Let's see. This week. What's the man? The month is just gone. The month they're coming off of a big win over Wilberforce, beat them 29-0, and then tomorrow they're going to host Lane. They're going to host Lane College tomorrow. I got Tuskegee winning that one. I got Tuskegee winning that one. All right, T. Barnes, my homegirl from Forest Park. T. Barnes, you know, I sent money over to Tuskegee for a dorm room. I was going to room with Troy Richburg. He was playing football. He was a year ahead of me. I was going to go and play football with him at Tuskegee, and he came home. And I can't tell you what he said because I don't want to, you know, put bad light on Tuskegee. That was a whole lot of years ago. That Tuskegee and this Tuskegee are two different ones. But yeah, I was going to Tuskegee. I was going to Tuskegee. I wanted to go to Tuskegee. And then I ended up over at Tulane, and the rest is, as they say, history. But yeah, Troy Richburg messed it up for me going to Tuskegee. I would have been an HBCU grad if it wasn't for Troy Richburg. If anybody knows Troy Richburg, if anybody knows where he is, I know his sister Vicky, I know his little brother. Y'all let Troy Richburg know. I'm gonna bring him on. What's those shows that you go on where you pull somebody on the show? Jerry Springer, and I'm gonna be the kid that he bullied, coming from backstage. You know, I look real good now. I'm all cut up, buff, and looking like a zaddy. And yeah, he gonna see me come out of the back, and he gonna be like, "Oh, Ajax, hey," because he talks like that. "Oh, Ajax, what's up, Ajax? You're so silly," And I will say, "Hey, yeah, you messed up my life, man. I could have been a doctor or a lawyer or a astronaut, something crazy, just something brilliant. But you messed it up because you couldn't take it at Tuskegee. Messed up my whole career. I could have been a rocket scientist. Fooling with Troy Richburg. Somebody look him up. You know how they be finding people on Twitter? Y'all find Troy Richburg for me so I can get him on Jerry Springer and let him know. T. Barnes, check with his sister. I think she's a doctor. See, she probably went to Tuskegee. All right, man, listen, I got to do these birthdays, man. This is a bunch of birthdays. Like, y'all be killing me with these birthdays. Y'all act like y'all get paid if I do your birthday. Y'all act like I get paid if I do y'all's birthday. I love it now. Don't get it twisted. Don't think I don't like it. Monica Morris Howard, what's going on, Queen? This is an amazing one. Monica came to my first and only play that I was in. She came. She saw me acting. Hello, you're live on the lunch break. Who's this?
What it do, AJ Lunch Breaker first name?
And you know, I'm gonna be in a movie. So you gotta call me AJ the Thespian.
Pronounce that again. The who?
Ferdinand say the what? The what? Ferdinand, I love you, man. You are my guy, bro. You are my guy. You are the first caller to ever call in on this show. What it do, man? What's up?
Man, look. Will Gibson really don't know what he have in a backup quarterback. I'd take Case Keenum over Baker Mayfield any day, AJ. The best thing for the Cleveland Browns would be for Baker to go ahead and get his surgery and be ready for next year and let Case run the rest of the year. They will not be disappointed, AJ.
Well, let me just say this. If it was anybody but Cleveland or a true contender, and Cleveland is that. Cleveland is a true contender. If it was anybody but a true contender, I would see them doing that. Like, listen, we don't want to risk our future. We don't want to, you're our franchise quarterback, all that. But with Cleveland, the future is now. Cleveland has got to take that next step. They got to get to the AFC Championship game. They got to at least get in a Super Bowl to have a chance to win a Super Bowl. And they think that Baker Mayfield gives them the best chance to do that.
Okay, well, why would you think that he can do it hurt, though, AJ? They said he needs surgery, correct?
Yeah, on his non-throwing arm, shoulder.
Okay. That's still not putting your quarterback at 100% and giving you the best chance to win. Now, if they think that they can win with his shoulder being hurt like that, put him in and see what the rest of the season entails. But if he don't win you a championship, then okay, then what?
Well, they tried it. They gave it their best shot. They put all their chips in the middle of the table and they said, let's roll.
Yeah, but see, Case is a quarterback, and like I said, everybody, thinks Baker's this and Baker's that, and that's their prerogative. If you want to keep Baker playing, keep him playing. But I promise you that Case will get you definitely to the playoffs, and everything surrounds them have to do the rest of the work. It's not just the quarterback who gets you there; it's the pieces of the puzzle that you have surrounding the quarterback. So if Baker goes down, Case still gonna have to play. So go ahead, put Baker in. And if he doesn't get you to the big game, then hey, so be it.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I think you're right, but you and me aren't the GM and the head coach and the owner with our jobs on the line. They think differently, man. Because how many times have we seen teams not use sound logic, like just good old common sense when it comes to some of the decisions that they make with players, salaries, who they cut, who they keep? There are other stuff that they make their decisions based on that are not stuff you and I deal with on a regular basis.
Absolutely. But AJ, who when you get the big name quarterback, Brady, and some of the others, Aaron Rodgers, do Baker Field even come halfway?
Nah, we're just gonna have to keep it 100. We got to keep it a buck. He ain't in that category. He's not in the category with Tom Brady, with Aaron Rodgers, with Drew Brees. He's not in that category. I mean, he really, I'm not saying struggling, but he's on the lower end of the Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying. I mean, Baker is in there, but if it's 1, 2, 3, those three, it's Lamar, Josh, or you can flip them however you want. And number 3 is always going to be Baker. And that's how it is right now. I'm not saying it's going to be that way always, but right now, that's how it is. Ferdinand, stay right there. I got to hit the top of the hour. I'll be right back right after this on the lunch break. Freestyle Friday on the legendary KYOK.
The legendary 1140 AM KYOK Conroe and 92.3 FM K222CX Houston.
The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the host, guests, and callers, who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
All right, y'all, we're back here. Hour number 2 of Freestyle Friday on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. I got Ferdinand on the phone with me, and I know people are going to hit me with, what has Lamar Jackson done? He hadn't won a playoff game, and Josh Allen, got kicked out of the first round, second round, or whatever, of the playoffs. But it's not just that. If it was all about playoffs, then you would have guys who have marginal stats, that rode. Brad Johnson was no Tom Brady, no Joe Montana, no Drew Brees, but he's got a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer was none of those guys, but he got a Super Bowl. So if you base everything on just playoffs, then you're going to tell me that Dan Marino is not a great quarterback. And Baker Mayfield is not in the Dan Marino category just yet. My point in saying that is Josh or Lamar number 1 or number 2. I put Lamar number 1 because at least he's won a league MVP. Lamar number 1, Josh Allen number 2, Baker Mayfield's number 3. He's ahead of the kid the young man down there in Carolina. He's ahead of him. He's obviously ahead of Josh Rosen, but he's just Sam Darnold. But he's not up there with the upper echelon quarterbacks in the league, and that's why they're trying to debate on where they're going to pay him in his franchise deal.
Yeah, and AJ, and let us say this, because man, people's feelings get hurt so easily, man.
Yeah, bro, they sure do.
We're not talking about Cleveland as a ball club, and we're not talking about Baker Mayfield. Me and AJ are simply talking about football.
Right.
And so, AJ, let me give you this: if Baker Mayfield gets to the Super Bowl this year, you better make sure you find the finest Tilma Martina restaurant. I'm gonna take you there. You make sure, Doc, it's on the table. You make sure you find it, Doc, and I promise you, we gonna eat like some canes, okay?
Bruh. I'm taking you all the way up on all of that right there, and I mean that twice. Twice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
like
I'm just saying, man. You know, the Cleveland Browns are in a win now mode, and even the Cleveland fans will tell you they're trying to win a chip right now. You'll have some that'll say, "Oh, we got to try and protect our future investment and our franchise quarterback and all that." But there's been such futility in the history of the Cleveland Browns. You know, when you go all the way back to the drive and the fumble and, you know, all these different events that stopped Cleveland from getting to that area. That's why it was so big when LeBron and Kyrie and them won the chip in Cleveland. I mean, it ended futility in that region, not just the city, but in that region for a lot of years. So if it ain't a win now mode, they need to shut the whole thing down then. If they think they have gotten to a place where they can just coast through this, then they need to realize they didn't understand the assignment. They didn't understand the assignment.
But at the end of the year, again, we don't want to hear, Cleveland fans come back and say, well, he didn't make it because of his shoulder. Maybe he should have went and got the surgery. We don't want to hear that. Since y'all think he's the best situation for you guys winning the chip, you keep him there. But if he don't win a chip at the end of the year, we don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah, you're right. And there shouldn't be any excuses. I mean, I think some of the Cleveland fans have forgotten, 1-31 and, 0 this and some of these just crazy bad seasons that they have. Y'all late to the party and y'all act like the party didn't start till you got here. And I'm not downing the Cleveland fans. I'm just talking about that select group that think like, oh yeah, Baker's not good enough and we need a better this. Baby, without Baker, you wouldn't have that. You'd still be something crazy and 15 or something crazy and 14. So, I think that they've got the right pieces. I think that they just need to put them together and go ahead and try and make a run. And I think that's what they're trying to do with playing Baker until the end of the year.
Well, look at all the other teams, AJ, that have did what Cleveland is doing, and they're being successful. They're winning, and they're beating, real solid teams. And the thing about it is, you've seen some good quarterbacks in your time. I've seen some good quarterbacks in my time. Baker's just not there yet. Doesn't mean that he won't get there. But what Cleveland and everybody else are trying to do, yeah, everybody want to win a Super Bowl ring. You can want what you want, but that don't mean it's not going to happen. The man that's in the pinnacle of his career, he outshines and outlooks better than any young rookie quarterback been there 2 or 3 years, Tom Brady. He has the mindset of winning. He has the training of himself winning. So when you get to where Tom Brady is, then you're trying to do some things. Baker Mayfield is not there yet. Can he get there? Absolutely. But now is just not where he is. So, man, you have to be logical. Look at. Let me go to my team, AJ, and I know you got to go. Look at Big Ben. Man, I want Ben to be what Tom Brady is, but in all actuality, AJ, it's not that way. Yeah, the age may be close, but Ben is not accurate than Tom. Ben is not mobile than Tom, and so when you want to win, you do what it takes to win. So my quarterback, in order for his team, Pittsburgh, to win, he needs to retire. Step back and say, man, enough is enough. I'm hindering my team from being who I know that they can be because I have a chip on my shoulder and I think I still got it. But in all actuality, AJ, Ben don't have it.
He found some of it last week because he pulled out a game last week that I didn't think they were going to win. And I ain't mad. I don't mind being wrong. I need him to do it again. I need him to go ahead and beat my hometown Cincinnati Bengals this weekend. So let me ask you this. The NBA came out with their top 75 lists over the last 75 years. I'm not going through that. If the NFL came out with one, would Ben Roethlisberger be on it?
Yes, he would.
I agree. I agree with you. Would Baker Mayfield be on it?
He wouldn't make the list.
You know, and I agree with you. And, you know, they're talking about who got snubbed off that basketball list. And one name that was left off of it was Kyrie Irving. And there are folks that think it's because of the whole COVID vaccine thing, da-da-da-da. But the thing is, folks might be good right now, but that don't make them one of the best all time. And Baker, oh man, let me be nice. Baker might be one of the best all time in Cleveland. That don't make him the best all time, one of the best all time in the NFL.
Absolutely. Now,
In fact, let me put it in terms you can understand. We both come from the church house. There are folks that get off on being the biggest tither at their church. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Please let me not knock somebody who does what they're supposed to do in their respective church. But just because you're the biggest tither in your church, that doesn't give you that same kind of street cred outside of your church.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you think would Drew Brees make the list?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So not talking about putting down or belittling quarterbacks. We're just basically talking football, and those that you don't understand, we totally understand. But when you
look, I got to mess with you for a minute though. Would Tony Romo be on that list?
You know what? Tony Romo would be
top 75 players, not just quarterbacks, but top 75 players.
Absolutely, because the way society, puts certain people as being that great white hope and what have you. Yeah, Tony would definitely be on that list.
I wouldn't put him on there. I know y'all be mad at me. He'd be number 78. He'd be number 78 on that list.
Absolutely.
Yeah, number 78 out of 75.
You know how people grade, so that's one of their favorites.
Is he a Hall of Famer right now, Tony Romo?
I believe he will be, because some people that need to be in the Hall of Fame, AJ, won't make it. But what Tony Romo makes, he got a better chance than not.
Oh boy, well I hope you're wrong. I don't mean it like that. If he gets in, I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. But the fact that I have to think about, and somebody will say, "Who are you?" If I was a Hall of Fame voter, the fact that I have to think about is he is or is he isn't tells me he's not.
And okay, what about the other Hall of Fame voters that's on the other side of you? You don't think they'll vote for Tony? That's how you have to look at it.
Yeah, my point is that. Ferdinand, you got a point. Ferdinand, get off my telephone. Get off my telephone. All
right, I'm good. Bye.
Love Ferdinand. Call of the year 2017. I'll take a break. When I come back, I'm going to do birthdays. If you got a birthday, get them in to me. 281-453-1000. 281-453-1000. Let that be the question for the day. If the NFL, and I know they did their top 100 recently, I know that. But if you had to put together your own top 75 for the NFL, who would you have? I don't even want to make it all about Baker, because it's not. I wish him well. I hope he heals, and I want to see Cleveland do well, because again, I know about the futility in Cleveland. I know about it. I'm from that region. Cincinnati's been to 2 Super Bowls. Cleveland. Man, it's been Heartbreak Hotel over there. All right, y'all. So tell me, who would be on your top 75? Just one player that would be, and then who would not be on your top 75? I want to hear your thoughts. 281-453-1000. 281-453-1000. And when I come back, I got to read a text message from Camilio and the Graham fam. We'll do that when we come back right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM.
If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt, then listen up. We can reduce or eliminate your interest rates. Cut your monthly payment up to 50% and stop all late fees. Our company has been helping good people just like you get out of debt for over 30 years. Don't get stressed out. If you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills, we can show you a way to reduce all of your bills to one lower monthly payment that you can afford. So again, if you have $2,000 or more in credit card debt and medical bills you can't afford, make this free call today and learn how you can finally get out of debt. Call now for your free consultation. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. 800-638-7112. That's 800-638-7112. Sponsored by Credit Guard.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of the Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on KYOKradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. You got to give the people time. Give the people what they want.
Uh-oh. Of course I would hit the wrong thing. Of course I would hit the wrong thing. Of course I would hit Usher, and I ain't ready for Usher. Yep. All right, a couple things real quick. Lions Unity Missionary Baptist Church is still looking for a pastor. They're located in the historic 5th Ward District of Houston. Anyone interested in applying, please send your resumes to Lion Unity Missionary Baptist Church, 3215 Lyons Avenue, Houston, Texas, 77020. If you need more information, call the church, 713-227-3372. That's 713-227-3372. Lions Unity Missionary Baptist Church looking for a pastor. All right, well, let me read this message by Camilio. Camilio says, you mentioned the LV Raiders, and you know the name Grambling, world fame, will be performing at halftime of the game this Sunday. He said, tell TSU fans, talk to me when they play at the halftime of Katy or any game. I'm done for now. God told me to stop. Camilio, hey, you go ahead and rock that thing. You hear me? You go ahead and rock that thing. It's going to be some interesting games this week. In fact, I'll give you HBCU rundown in just a minute. Let me go ahead and hit these birthdays, though, man. There are so many birthdays that I got to get to that y'all have been sending me, man. I'm serious. Y'all act like I'm going to send y'all a gift if I do your birthday, and I like it. Please don't stop them from coming. We get to this message with all these birthdays that we've collated. Victoria Lynn celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Lisa Jackson celebrating a birthday with Cherie Thanars. Nunu Magawi over there in Kenya is 41. Bridget Holden with her PR marketing self. Happy birthday to you. Wairimu Wami over in Kenya celebrating a birthday. Jethro Hill is 61. Judea Graham celebrating a birthday with Kevin Veals, Elaine Cross, Brenda Hunt, Sherry Hunter, Melody Thomas. What's up, Melody? She and I go way back. Happy birthday to you, Melody. I say young. I've known her for so long. She's 51. Montre Sampson celebrating her birthday, along with Alyssa Garnicia. Elaine Jones is 42. Lisa Anderson. Denise Samarapa celebrating a birthday with Tangi Biggers Reed. All of them celebrating birthdays on today. And before I get to the celebrity birthdays, let me just say, if I messed up your name, I apologize. Many of you I know, some of you I don't. Other people have sent me in your information. So please, charge it to my head and not my heart. Ichiro Suzuki celebrating his birthday today. Also, Robinson Cano, formerly of the Seattle Mariners, and then the best former head coach in NBA basketball, none other than Brad Stevens. Happy birthday, B. Come to town, man. Let's turn up at IHOP, Brad. Usher, sing for my guy, Brad.
Oh, go shout it. It's your birthday.
Ooh, it's your birthday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. Today's your day. Happy birthday to you.
If y'all see me and Brad Stevens out in those IHOP streets, don't be mad, don't hate. We turn it up for his birthday. Brad's my guy. I would do anything for Brad. Brad, come through. Come through. Wait a minute, they lost the other day, though. They lost. He might not want to come through. He gonna come through after a win, though. He gonna come through after a win. You let him win, he gonna call me, yo, where you at? That's how me and Brad talk. Me and Brad Stevens, we get down like that. It's my guy. It's my guy. Not my boy, my guy. Monica Morris Howard, you know how it go down hard in IHOP. You know how it go down hard in there. Hey man, I told him we gonna do waffles, we're gonna do pancakes, we're gonna do crepes, omelets, and I mean like a bottomless coffee. Bottomless coffee. We turning up. We turning up. So come on, Brad, come through. Come through. All right, let me get out of this, man. Y'all gonna think I lost my ever-loving mind. All right, let me get ready to take a break. And when I come back from this break, I'm going to run through some of these HBCU games tomorrow. It's going to be some good ones. And if you want in, 281-453-1000. That's 281-453-1000. I definitely want to hear from you right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. We're streaming live on kyokradio.org, kyokradio.org. And again, it's the lunch break. We'll be right back right after this.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. That's 800-253-1892.
Okay, we are running a car drive.
KYOK 1140 AM. The legendary KYOK 92.3 FM. Radio stations in one.
Tune in to Table Talk with your boy, TD Blackshear, every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. on the legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. See you there.
In need of tires? Check out OMG Tire Services and more. New and used tires, all the name brands you desire, located at 3126 Tidwell, between 59 North and Jensen. Give them a call at 832-767-3211. Top-notch service from beginning to end. When you're done, get your car hand-washed inside and out at OMG Tire Services and more. Located at 3126 Tidwell, between 59 North and Jensen. Call 832-767-3211. That's 832-767-3211. Conveniently located on the north side.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me Show right here on the legendary KYOK Radio 1140 AM and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-958-2156. 800-958-2156. 800-958-2156. That's 800-958-2156.
This is Michael Harris, Houston's top jock, and you're listening to the Sports Encyclopedia, the living Sports Encyclopedia, A.J. Jones on the lunch break here on KYOK.
Thank you, Michael Harris, the top jock. Appreciate you, man. Let me go to the phone line real quick here on the lunch break Freestyle Friday. Hello, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, Jay, it's Longhorn Keith. What's up, man?
Oh, man, you okay? Are you all right?
I'm going to be professional today.
No, man, listen, seriously, bro, I want to know if you're okay, man. I'm like that dude from that movie, War Room, and he said if your friend is having a problem, what are you going to do? You going to keep eating your salad? I need to know you all right. Your Cowboys are off this weekend. Your Longhorns are off this weekend. Are you all right?
Brother, I am fine. Listen, here's the thing, though. I'm being professional because I'm calling as I'm your agent that you didn't know about now that you got all these movie deals. So just remember, you signed the contract.
Bruh, let me tell you something, man. I mean, so I talk to you because you're my guy. So it was, I did the one play. And the one play that I was in was sold out. It was sold out. Our only performance was sold out. And I played a pastor, which is not a stretch for me. And I heard about an audition, and me with my crazy self, I signed up for the audition after one play where I had 4 lines as a pastor, which is a role that I can handle. And bro, I went in there with a monologue that was not pastorish. It was not pastorish at all. And bro, they did not kick me out after the first 30 seconds. The feedback was positive. They said that it made them think about some different things. And, they didn't say anything about we're going to be calling you or anything. They just thanked me for my time. I walked out. I was just grateful to have the audition and not get kicked out after 30 seconds. And yesterday I got an email that said, you have been cast for a movie.
Wow.
And right after I got the email, I got the little picture of me and the other cast members for the movie.
What?
Bro, I'm just like, are you kidding? Wait. I said, this does not say thank you, but no thank you. This says you have been cast for the movie, said the name of the movie, and then we're going to have a script reading, a table reading of the script, and you need to show up.
Look at that. See, Ro, this is why I love that I stay close to people who God has blessed. You see, the overflow, you ain't going to be able to handle all of it. So I'll just get the overflow. How about that?
You know what? I'm not mad at you because that's some people they don't want what falls down in the saucer of the cup. They want what's in the cup. But little do they know what came out of the cup is in the saucer, and now you don't have to deal with the cup to get your sip.
Come on, man.
I'm just trying to help somebody.
Man, listen, I was honestly, I was super excited for you, brother. I mean, like, that's an awesome testimony, for real.
And man, it's put it this way, I'm gonna have more than 4 lines, according to this script. I play the father of the main character, and it's a stretch because I am not a pastor, I'm not a member of a church, I wasn't raised in the church, born in the church in this role. So, bruh, I got some acting to do.
There you go.
Look, don't say that. Wait, what are you trying to say? Keith said, no, you don't. You ain't got no acting to do.
Hey, look, I ain't going to say one word, but I'm going to leave that alone. Listen, just go back to before your save days, before your Christ days. How about that?
Bruh, listen, I've already said, watch this, Keith. I've already said, I'm getting ready to change my number because, I'm a big time actor now. So if you call me and you get this message, the number you just dialed is no longer in service. Look, I haven't acted 1 minute in the movie, but I'm already getting ready to change my number.
Yeah, I know that's right.
I'm gonna start walking around in a hoodie, a face mask, sunglasses, and a ball cap, so you ain't gonna know who I am.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say, you better watch out. Paparazzi gonna be out there. You already got to figure out there.
Man, no, I'm really excited though, man. I'm excited to be working with the good folks that gave me this opportunity. Like I said, I've got my first table reading of the script tonight, and man, I'm just excited. Again, here's the message: if you want to do it, do it. Stop worrying about how old you are. Stop worrying about how much money you have. Stop worrying about what people are going to say about you. If it's something that you want to do, find a way to do it. You'll never know unless you try.
Wow. That's a message, brother. That is a message, man. I called you because it kind of falls in line with that. I want to talk real quick about Dusty Baker and this game tonight.
Yep.
Or in the Astros. But real quick, let me give a quick shout out to Miss Donna Coleman for going to my website, following me, and buying some of my merch. And she posted it yesterday. I was so blessed for her to do that. So
she's really good people, brother. That. She is a friend of this show for a long time. We named her Caller of the Year for 2019. Donna Coleman Holman is good people.
Bro, like, for real, she's good people. Like, came through, she was like, I didn't even know you had a website. I hit her up. I was like, yeah, just check it out, tell me what you think. She's like, love it. Just purchase merch. Here it is. Love it. I'm like, wow. I didn't tell you to do all that, but I still appreciate you. God bless you.
Can I give you a word that only you and I are going to understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you this. One more month. Whatever that's going to take. One more month. You literally, sometimes you get tired of digging, and when you put the shovel in the ground one more time, it hits what you were looking for. One more month.
Man, look.
That's it. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Man, I didn't call to do it. Like, I wasn't ready for that.
I'm just saying that sometimes you get tired of digging, but when you put that shovel in the ground one more time, it hits what you're looking for. One more month.
I'm going to say this because this falls in line with what you just talked about your movie deal. So I talked, I'm going to put it out there. So I just talked to a gentleman the other night who is in LA and in Vegas, who has his own network and has a movie coming out. And he is a big time producer / TV guy. And he's agreed to come onto the show. And when I tell you, like, I'm like, why me? You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
This has nothing to do with, it's coffee related, but it's also, it's opportunities that are unbelievable, AJ. Like, I'm blown away. Like,
yep.
And so, anyway, thank you so much for saying that, man. Thank you so much.
All right.
I forgot what. Oh, Dusty Baker, man. So, Dusty Baker, man, listen, I am so thankful. You said something a few weeks ago, and you said Houston does not deserve Dusty Baker or do not know what they have in. And I'm going to just say this. I echo those sentiments for this reason alone. I heard someone say yesterday on their station, and I'm saying this because no matter what the outcome is, whether we win the series and go to the World Series or lose the series, I know people will point the finger and go, well, Dusty is the reason why we didn't win. And if we win, he's not the reason why we won. It's the players. And here's the reason why I always talk about coaching is so important. And in this case, managing is so important.
to know the atmosphere of your players and to lose as much talent as he's lost in that pitching staff, but to encourage them and to give them the confidence to go out there and believe that they're aces when they were never aces all season in terms of frontline pitching. Man, do you know what that kind of leadership does to a team? And I think for the people who do not understand, see, or believe that this man at his ripe age, as you just mentioned, if you have the ability to do it or want to do it, go do it.
Yep.
This is what this brother is doing, man.
Yep. Yep.
He is literally doing the thing. And I am so thankful because his calm demeanor. And listen, for those of you who don't understand, let me just tell you this. We don't get an opportunity, we being people of color, and if you don't like it, turn your radio off. I don't care.
Yep.
But we don't get an opportunity to applaud. I'm so sick and tired in 2021 hearing the first black whatever. I'm the first woman to do whatever. Like, we are finally getting to a place where we get to celebrate people who look like us in leadership and who are making decisions that we have believed in all along, but just never had the platform.
Right.
So I'm thankful for that, brother.
Yep. No, I'm right there with you. Dusty Baker, man, has reached a place in his life where he's not bothered. If you don't like him, don't like him. If you do, great. One thing I love about him, though, he said, but, people don't run up in my face with that negativity. I'm just not built like that. So Dusty, without a lot of vibrato, Dusty let him know, you don't play with me now. You say what you want to say on your radio show, your TV show, in those stands, in those newspapers, magazines, but don't run up in my face with that. And I like that about him because it's just what you're dealing with. But then when you just look at two games, look at game 4 and look at game 5. Look at game 4 and look at game 5. He totally managed those games differently. He went to his bullpen early in game 4 and made the right decisions and held on. Now watch this. Gave them enough time for the bats to wake up, and they didn't wake up until the 9th inning. And then they blew up for 7 runs. But if Dusty doesn't manage that bullpen right, they don't get to that point. Remember, they tied the game in the 8th with a home run. They won the game in the 9th with 7 runs. Then you come back for game 5. And in game 5, he decides to stick with his starter, not get anxious, not to get nervous, not rely on, he hadn't gone this far in how many games. He stayed with his gut and got 8 solid innings out of a guy who gave up 1 run on 3 hits with 5 strikeouts over those 8 innings. And guess what? He didn't have to reuse and overuse that bullpen. They got the win, and now they're on the verge of the Astros going back to the World Series, of him going back to the World Series, and him finally getting a chance to win his first chip.
Yeah, man. That's so special, man. Well, listen, brother, I'll let you go, but thank you again for those words. We'll talk off air, man. I appreciate you. God bless you, and I love you.
Love you too, man. Longhorn Keith, good dude. I have to make sure he's all right. His Longhorns are off this weekend. His Cowboys are off this weekend. He's going to have to mess around and become a Saint fan this weekend. That's what you need to do. Monday night, you better be rocking some gold and black and gold. You need to be rocking that. And maybe be a Steeler fan this weekend too. Longhorn Keith, since your membership is a free agency, your fandom is a free agency this weekend. Get you a college team to root for that's not going to blow a big lead. I really think the Longhorns are going to have a problem with Baylor next weekend. I really do. All right, let me look at these SWAC games. Arkansas Pine Bluff at Arkansas. That you know what that is. That's Arkansas all day. They don't even have a line on that one. Bethune-Cookman at Jackson State. Coach Primetime is not going to be coaching that game. He just recently had foot surgery, and the doctors told him it would be good if he sat that one out. I still have Jackson State winning that one at home. FAMU, Florida A&M at Mississippi Valley State tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Mississippi Valley State has been playing a lot better, but I think FAMU is rolling now. I believe FAMU gets a win on the road. Prairie View at Southern for Southern's homecoming. Now, you normally schedule a team that you know you can beat. Excuse me, allergies today. I think Prairie View is going to upset Southern at home. Don't tell Keisha Kelly. Don't tell my daughter. Don't tell my aunt. Don't tell Mel Blunt. Don't tell Lionel Washington. I think Prairie View is going to upset Southern at home. Just that's between you and me, and we'll leave that between us. Prairie View with the win on that one. Alcorn at Texas Southern tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Let's see. Alcorn is 4-2. Texas Southern 2-4. Texas Southern loses at home. That Alcorn defense is going to be too much for them. Going to be too much for them. All right, let me jump over to the MEAC real quick. North Carolina Central at Morgan State. I think North Carolina Central gets their third win of the season. Norfolk State at Howard. Norfolk State goes to 5-2. And South Carolina State at Delaware State. I think Delaware State wins that one at home, although I think South Carolina State is going to finally turn it around. I just don't know if they'll be able to do it this week. All right, so that's that. And then, of course, I already told you, Tuskegee is taking on Lane College for their 96th annual homecoming. Ain't no way Tuskegee is losing that one. So we'll see. Let me see if there's any others that I can get for this week. Schedule. Who we got this week? All right, who we got this week? Saturday. Oh, okay, we got a couple of games tonight. A couple of games. Let's see, let's go to the 23rd. Okay, Miles will take on Kentucky State tomorrow. I've got Miles College winning that. I got Kentucky State winning that one. Allen is taking on Erskine. I got Allen in that one. Savannah State at Albany State, 6-1 versus 6-1. Albany State at home. We'll go Albany State at home. And then we already talked about Lane and Tuskegee. Clark Atlanta at Fort Valley State. Fort Valley State will win that one. And then Central State at Edward Waters. Edward Waters wins that one. All right, let me take a break. I'll be right back with more right after this on the lunch break Freestyle Friday.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happens. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-6198. 800-561-6198. 800-561-6198. Again, that's 800-561-6198.
You don't sit behind a desk every day to earn a living. You're out and about making it happen. And sometimes you get a little bit behind on your paperwork, like bookkeeping and paying your taxes. It's easy to get behind on paying your taxes. It happens to the best of us. And you know what happens next. The big bad IRS comes knocking on your door. And when that happens, you need to call the good old boys at the Tax Doctor. Let them do what they do best. Deal and negotiate with the IRS so you pay the lowest you can in back taxes that the law allows. We are a 100% U.S.-based company, and we've saved our clients millions over the years in back taxes. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, call my friends right now at the Tax Doctor and learn more.
800-603-9359. 800-603-9359. 800-603-9359. That's 800-603-9359.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of CWA District 6, reminding you to please vote in the HISD, Sci-Fair, and Aldine Independent School District School Board elections. These elections are so important to our children and our communities.
Yes, Claude, that's correct. My name is Candace Houston. I'm the proud president of Aldine American Federation of Teachers. We have endorsed Zahir Malik, position 4, Nico Matthews, position 3, and Steve Mead, position 5.
Early voting starts Monday, October 18th through October 29th. Election day is Tuesday, November 2nd.
Remember that every vote counts and every vote matters. Please go vote.
Paid for by Houstonians for Working Families.
1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legendary KYOK.
Hi, this is Sade from Bondurant and Belford, and you're listening to The Lunch Break.
Thank you there, Sade, right here on The Lunch Break on the legendary KYOK, all new 92.3 FM. Somebody asked me to give them my picks again on the NFL games for this weekend. All right, let me give them to you real fast. I've got the Ravens over the Bengals. I've got the Titans over the Chiefs. I've got the Cardinals over the Texans. 49ers over the Colts. Packers over Washington football team. I've got the Falcons over the Dolphins. Patriots over the Jets. Panthers over the Giants. I've got the Raiders over the Eagles, but I kind of hope the Eagles surprise me. Rams over the Lions. Buccaneers over the Bears. And I've got the Saints over Seattle on Monday night on the road. That's what I got. Not giving you my rhyme, not giving you my reason. It's just what I got. Let me give you a quick sports update. I'm getting ready to wrap this up, get ready to get out of here. I want to play the long version of Sybil Wilkes and what you need to know. The Astros have a chance to claim their third AL pennant in the last 5 years if they can beat Boston tonight at 7:08. Astro fans, get out there early, be loud, and be consistent. Don't leave early. That's going to be a good game. If the Astros are going to wrap this up, they need to wrap it up tonight. They don't need to let it go. 6 games, 7 games. They need to go ahead and wrap it. 6 game. They need to go ahead and wrap it up. They need to go ahead and wrap it up. They need to wrap it up. You don't want it to go to a 7-game series. Dodgers avoided elimination with an 11-2 win over Atlanta last night. And game 6 in that series is going to be today, just after 4 o'clock. Atlanta still leads at 3-2. So Dodgers going to have to do something significant again tonight to try to tie that series and force a winner-take-all game 7. So we'll see. NBA last night, man, Jason Kidd's debut did not go well. Good Lord. They got beat by Atlanta 113-87. They almost got beat by 30. And, the haters, the doubters, I want to try and be respectful. The folks that are concerned about stuff other than basketball are all, see, I told you, see, I told you. That's game 1 out of an 82-game series. 1 down, 81 to go. Dallas going to be okay. Rockets going to host Oklahoma City tonight at 7. Spurs will visit Denver tonight at 8 o'clock. New Orleans will visit Chicago, which was looking pretty good, at 7. Last night, again, it was Cleveland beating Denver 17-14 on Thursday Night Football. Texans, as we already talked about, going to be in Arizona Sunday at 3:25. The Saints up in Seattle Monday night, 7:15 Central. All those are Central. And we had a couple of schools from around the state do some nice things last night. On Thursday night, Manville beat Kempner 70-14. It was trying to look. This was the one up in the Austin area. Hendrickson beat Anderson 28-21, and McCallum beat Northeast 42-0. I like to throw some high school in there. Up in San Antonio, Wagner beat Clemens 35-7. Brackenridge beat Edison 24-19. Like throw a little high school in there. Parents love to hear their kids' names of their school. So like to do that. All right. Anything breaking? Anything breaking? Let me see if there's anything breaking. See if there's been any major moves. AJ, do your top 25 college football. Okay, the scores of the NCAA top 25 games for this weekend. You ask, I'll do it. I've got LSU Ole Miss. LSU Ole Miss. Can LSU do it again? They done put the head coach of Florida on the hot seat. You know, Lane Kiffin, if he loses to LSU, he might go take that USC job. That's funny. That's a joke. I got Ole Miss winning that one. UT San Antonio's in the top 25. They're at number 24. They just joined the American Athletic. They've got Louisiana Tech. They'll win that one. They'll go to 8-0. Ohio State at Indiana. Ohio State at Indiana. Ohio is going to win that one. Ohio State University. Texas A&M hosting South Carolina. A&M will win that one. Wake Forest at Army. I've got Wake Forest. Northwestern at Michigan. I think Northwestern hands Michigan their first loss. Don't ask me why. I just got a feeling. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I got Northwestern upsetting Michigan. Cincinnati at Navy. Cincinnati wins that one. Penn State hosting Illinois. Penn State. Oklahoma at Kansas. Oklahoma by 30 or more. Wisconsin at Purdue. Purdue coming off of a big win, knocking off number 2 Iowa. But for some reason, I feel like Wisconsin is going to benefit from that one. This is the game that I'm going to be interested in. Clemson at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 5-1, number 23 in the country. Clemson just playing for respect. Man, I want to see if Pittsburgh is for real. I'm going to take Pittsburgh, but Clemson will probably win that one. Oklahoma State at Iowa State. I'm going Oklahoma State. Oregon at UCLA. I'm going UCLA in the upset. Alabama and Tennessee. Tennessee ain't ready. Bama wins that one. San Diego State, Air Force. I got San Diego State. North Carolina State, Miami, the U. I got North Carolina State. USC, Notre Dame. I've got Notre Dame. All right, there we go. Let me get ready to wrap this thing up. It's been fun with y'all on Freestyle Friday. I hope everybody has a blessed and safe weekend. You know, again, be safe out there, but have a good time. If anybody sees Brad Stevens, be sure to tell him happy birthday. If you see Ichiro, tell him happy birthday. And Robinson Cano, tell him happy birthday as well. If you got a birthday or an anniversary, happy birthday. Happy blessed anniversary. Thanks for everyone that gave me love about the movie that I'm going to be in. I'll be reading the script tonight for the first time with everyone in the movies. So I'll be excited about that. And hey, I'll keep you posted on when the premiere is and all that kind of good stuff. But as always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I do love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Lord say the same. I'll see y'all on Monday for Oh My Goodness Monday and the HBCU Stroll. All right, Sybil Wilkes, give us what you need to know today.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. And say it with me now. Friday is here. It's October 22nd, 2021. Number 1, Governor Greg Abbott has appointed Attorney John Scott as the Texas Secretary of State. This is the chief election officer for Texas. News reports indicate the lawyer briefly represented Donald Trump in a lawsuit challenging the 2020 election results in Pennsylvania. His appointment will not be confirmed by the legislature for well over a year, during which an entire year of very important state elections will take place. Number 2, Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos is speaking out over continued criticism of the Dave Chappelle comedy special, The Closer. On the eve of a planned employee walkout at the streaming giant organized by trans and LGBTQ plus staffers, content creators, and allies, Sarandos addressed numerous points related to recent jokes from Chappelle. In a conversation, he admits up front that he screwed up in the handling of employee concerns and talks more specifically about what the company does and does not consider hate speech. Number 3, although new COVID-19 infections, hospitalizations, and deaths are declining overall nationwide, the pandemic rolls on. Restaurants and bars have been a large source of virus transmission throughout the pandemic, and recent evidence says this still holds true. Experts say if you're going to eat inside, pay attention to infection rates in that area, avoid crowded areas like the bar, and sit by an open window or door if possible. Number 4, on Wednesday's taping of ABC's The View, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice offered some interesting remarks regarding critical race theory. Dr. Rice brought up her upbringing in segregated Birmingham, Alabama, and still, she did not think the way the issue of race was addressed in schools was helpful to Black or white students. In particular, she believes that white students were being put in a position to feel guilty for the country's racist behavior. Number 5, beauty is a multi-billion-dollar industry with Black hair care accounting for a large share of profits generated annually. One woman, Philomena Kane, is determined to get her slice of the pie. Read more about the owner of Kin Apparel, a satin-lined hoodie company, in today's Black Business Spotlight. I need one of those. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Life is a series of choices. Choose to be a gentle person. Please and thank you. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the Black Alzheimer's Brain Study at the University of North Texas Health Science Center at Fort Worth. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SibylWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I definitely enjoyed each and every one of y'all. It's been a great week. So, again, thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the prayers, all the support, all the well wishes. I will keep y'all posted. Good things are happening, and I'm glad y'all are a part of them. So, again, y'all have a blessed and safe weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.